With no public Mass this week, Sunday will be the first in over 150 years of St. Mary's in Canton. What's more, there's a lot of concern about isolation, anxiety, and depression in the face of this pandemic. So how can we respond? A big part of it is remembering a priority to worship. I know this is a weird new reality for all of us, so I thought I'd give some tips on how do Catholics still keep holy the Lord's Day without being able to go to Mass. I've got 8 tips for you. First of all, I encourage you to use technology well. On Sunday, we'll be streaming Mass at 9 a.m. on Facebook Live, and shortly thereafter, we'll repost it on YouTube and on our parish website, cantoncatholics.com. Second, reclaim prayer in your home. You all know good prayer doesn't just happen by accident. We have to be intentional about it. So we set up a space in our home where we're going to view Mass, whether it's on a computer, a TV, a tablet, or a phone. But don't just have the computer by itself. Make it a sacred space. Use candles and holy water. If you don't have some at home already, don't worry. Stop by St. Mary's. You can pick some up at the doors of the church. We've set up our own Canton Catholics COVID care packages for this very purpose. Number 3, I'd encourage you to schedule it. Just like the space matters, so does the time. I'm sure that many of you have already found that setting a daily schedule is a lifesaver in the face of this crisis. Well, make sure that prayer and also Sunday worship are included on that schedule. I know it will help keep everything in perspective. Number 4, dress for the day. None of us would show up to church for Sunday Mass in our pajamas with a cup of coffee in our hands. We still shouldn't do so when we're praying at home. And bonus, this is Laetare Sunday, so you get bonus points if you wear rose this Sunday. Number 5, posture matters. Sit, stand, kneel as you're able to enter into the prayer experience. What we do with our bodies matters. Number 6, be ready if technology lets you down. Isn't it amazing that we have the ability to live stream Mass? But the fact is, sometimes the signal isn't perfect. If it crashes, doesn't mean God crashes. Don't give up on your worship. In fact, I'd encourage you to have a hard copy of the readings already printed up. You can find them at usccb.org. Or at very least have a rosary handy. You can always go back to Mom. Number 7, make an act of spiritual communion. At that holy time in the Mass, the time of Holy Communion, I invite you to do what countless Catholics who are unable to receive do each and every week, even when they are at Mass. An act of spiritual communion first acknowledges that Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist, and second, invites him into your heart. There are many options of an act of spiritual communion available online. Number 8, make the day holy and special in other ways as well. I'd invite you to rest, exercise, eat in the dining room, unplug from other media. These days of this crisis have a tendency to blend all together. Make Sunday a special day. These are my 8 tips. I hope they're helpful. And on a personal note, I have to admit I'm really saddened that I'm not able to be with you physically these days. But I truly believe that these challenges can help us grow as a parish community and as part of the universal church. With this hope, let us worship well wherever we are. God bless you all.